Hey, there we go. We're already at 25. Okay. Oh, we're gonna die again. Woo. Oh, there's 50. Love to see it. Halfway there. Hey, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are one thing away. We literally need 3 kills with the Frenzied Guard, and then that is 100% completion, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got a bunch of zombies trained up. Let's throw that down. Let's go over here. And, oh, let's get these. And I think that should be at least 3. Oh, come on. Pop. The level up. You always know you would complete a challenge. Oh, baby, there it is. Oh, come on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Eevee! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. If you're new, if not, then welcome back. Today, the time is here, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally 100%ing Black Ops 6 Zombies, or at least 100%ing all the challenges and the calling cards. It's been a long grind. Some of the challenges are a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. And some of them are, you know, obviously pretty easy. But it's been quite the grind. I don't know if we perfectly min-maxed the amount of time it took us or what. I mean, we were, you know, going for Nebula, we were going for some Dark Ops, we were going for other challenges, and Nebula was always the priority. But we're finally here, we're finally doing it. The last 2 challenges I have is Don't Touch Me, which is getting kills with the Frenzied Guard ability that does damage to the zombies, and then the other one is Sizzle, I believe it's called, and it's to get Electric Cherry, like to get people to stun people with Electric Cherry and then kill them while they're stunned. So that shouldn't take too long, but I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride, give you guys some tips and tricks on some of the ones that I noticed. Honestly, a huge shout out goes to Zone X on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out his videos already, or don't know who I'm talking about, then go and check him out. He does a ton of guides, and a lot of his calling card guides helped me with this. I'm not gonna lie, there was a few that I just genuinely didn't even know how to go about doing. There was the one where you had to kill zombies with the stun on your Anywhere But Here Gobblegum, which is a crazy challenge because the whole point of Anywhere But Here is to go away from the zombies, but the challenge is how do you use this in a way to get right next to the zombies. And so you kind of had to finesse it. There was ways you could do it on Terminus where basically if you trained or used a decoy grenade in a certain spot for the zombies, you would then go to a very specific spot and use the Anywhere But Here, and it would teleport you right into the crowd. So it's a really weird, I'm not sure how they expected regular people to do that without the guides, but either way, we made it. And if you guys are still looking to get this 100%, then I would recommend going and checking out Zone X on YouTube. Literally just type it in. He's popular enough, he's popping off enough where that should be enough. Or Zone X, like Black Ops 6. Anyways, the one I actually just completed that's taking most people, if not you, a long time to complete if you're trying to complete these, is the Random Elements Challenge, I think is what it's called. Basically the one where you had to get 5 rapid kills with zombies that were affected by an ammo mod 500 times. That one, I'm not gonna lie, it's obviously a grind, but it's not the type of grind that you just sit down and grind out. I mean, you can, but I honestly just did that passively. I still had a ton of challenges to do, and I just did that one passively as I was, you know, playing the game, playing the tomb, doing some Easter egg stuff, doing some Dark Ops stuff, doing like the rest of the challenges. So that's my biggest tip for that one, is literally just doing it passively. But my other biggest tip is getting and using cryo freeze. That's what I found to be the best option for this. If you use cryo freeze and then the ice cloud mod, and I think probably the one that makes it proc more often, and then if you also use the elemental pop augment, that makes elemental pop proc only the ammo mod that you have equipped, that's when you're going to be doing it. That's what I found to be the fastest, just because cryo freeze can pop like pretty much every single zombie you shoot, and they get frozen on the first bullet, and then you kill them, and then you do that to the next one. You just have to do that 5 times quickly. Or if you get the ice cloud, you get like a jumble of a bunch of them. I was getting like 2 or 3 around when using that combination, as opposed to Deadwire, where you would get 1 blast. If you use like the lightning one, you'd get 1 blast, and that would stun all of the zombies, and then if you killed like 20, it would still only count as 1. And so I was only getting like 1 a round maybe. Where with cryo freeze, I found I was getting like 2 or some rounds I'd get 1, but some rounds I'd get like 2 or 3. Where all the other ones, it seemed like I would never really have opportunities to get more than 1 a round. So that one is obviously the one I hear about the most, about how much of a grind it is. So I feel like that's kind of the one that everyone's looking for tips on. As at the end of this video, I'm going to very quickly go through all the calling cards and call out very specific ones that I found to be ones you kind of had to go out of your way for, and ones that, you know, are there's a very specific way to do this and have it be the best way. We're going to turn pack punch camos off because, yeah, there are a few I would love to call out. Anyways, we also just got our scuff back. Let's go, baby. Come on. I had to send the scuff into the shop, unfortunately. Luckily, it was still in warranty, like almost barely. But the L2 button stopped working on it. If you've been a long time enjoyer of the content, you guys know that I had to send my scuff in and use a regular pleb PS5 controller. What the fuck, man? Anyways, it came back literally today. And so I'm excited to have it back, man. I'm excited to have the paddles back. It feels good. I got this cool optic one, which is dope, so that's always nice to see. Anyways, you just love to see it, man. We got frenzied guards, so we're gonna do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? This is the problem, is I am so used to using the non-scuff that I've gotten used to, because when I wasn't using the scuff, I switched to bumper jumper, which means L2 was jump and R2 and X was my ability. And so I got used to that. And dude, that's why I threw that grenade instead of popping it, because I hit L2 or sorry, R2 and X, and I threw the Semtex, but we'll get it next round. It's all good. The reason I went into directed was just because obviously with doing this frenzied guard ones, this frenzied guard one, we need to make sure that the zombies are kind of somewhat weak. And actually, that reminds me, remember the strategy I was using for this was grabbing a Molotov, or no, throwing a Molotov, backing up, popping it, and then letting them attack me. So maybe we'll just go quickly get a Molotov, because I don't think the frenzied guard does enough damage to them to just pop it and have them attack you. So let's go quickly pick up Molotovs, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing for this one. All right, so I think we throw this down, get them weak. Nope. See what I mean? Pop this and then let them attack me. And then we just armor up as we make sure we don't die. Attack me more, please. All right, well, we don't want to make sure we die. That's a strategy. How many did we get there? Honestly, I don't know what we were at. I think we were at like 75 or something. Or I guess we could get both of these done at the same time, because I think the Wonder Fizz is always unlocked in directed mode. So wait, let me just go get that. Oh, go up there. All right, we're gonna get Elemental Pop. We might as we don't have enough for Juggernog. I was gonna say we'll get Juggernog. Oh, we can literally just kill one zombie and then we'll have enough for it. Yeah, just so we have some extra health when we're getting hit with the thing. Oh, you know what else would be key? Oh wait, what? What's going on? Wait, why is the electric cherry not proccing? I have a very good feeling that is going to take a long time to do. And I think we got to do it 100 times. Well, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Never said it was going to be quick. Especially when fucking, bro. Especially when it doesn't even, like, bro, you got to at least zap them. Oh my god, kill them. Damn. This is going to be forever. I need to get speed cola so I don't cancel the reload. Oh, this is going to be brutal. 100 times, brother? I mean, it's not hard. It just takes forever. All right, you know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to kill these zombies so that I have enough for speed cola. And then buy that quickly. So at least I don't have to cancel the reload. And I can just do that instead of having to cancel it, shoot them, reload again. Oh, damn it. Unless it misses like that. Bro, is it gonna... Bro. Now it's not even proccing, bro. Oh my... What is this game? Okay, who knew it was gonna take that long, bro? What the fuck? Oh, dude, I didn't think it was gonna be this AIDS. Okay, so if you're doing this challenge along with me, then be prepared for some absolute fugazi shit. Yeah, so for some reason, sometimes the electric cherry doesn't go off, and sometimes it doesn't even like hit the enemy. I guess you're just kind of you just kind of gotta live with it. But we do have frenzied guard, so we can get a few more there. Never mind, it is a bug round. I love electric cherry. It's always been kind of one of my favorite perks. The only problem in this game is that the radius is really bad, and it just kind of makes it useless. It's like, okay, well, if I can only get one zombie at a time and I have to be like right kissing them, then what's really the point? You know? Oh, we got 2 zombies there. So you can get 2. Okay. Oh, that one's stunned but still attacking me. Okay. Yo, this game does not work, bro. All right, it's a very slow grind, but this is kind of seems to be the best way to do it. Oh, and I forgot we had frenzied guard, so we'll wait until next round to do that. Hey, there we go. We're already at 25. Okay. Let's get quick revive and a better armor plate. Oh, we can't afford the better armor plate, but I will also say we're just a gray pack 1, and this gun's kind of frying. What the fuck? I mean, I did make a video on it on the triple burst on the XM4, and it is overpowered as shit, I will say. I mean, we're pack 1 on round 11, and we're not really needing any more upgrades. Oh, no! Damn it. Super unlucky. Again, I am just spamming. That's like the 8th time in a row, bro. I'm gonna do it all the time. It happened so many times, and I died so many times when I first switched to bumper jumper, when I lost my... or when I gave my scuff back. I died so many times trying to pop my field upgrade, thinking it was L2 and R2, and just ending up throwing a tactical instead of actually popping it. And now I'm doing the opposite. Now I'm pressing R2 and X, and we don't even have a Molotov now, and we don't have speed cola. Oh my god, we are choking. Okay, well, we're not gonna do this until we have speed cola back, so let's throw this down, and then we'll pop this. I just run away from them to make sure that I'm not like knocking any of them over. Oh, let's not get trapped in them. All right, let's buy speed cola back. It seems to be the best method, just getting speed cola. Oh, until electric cherry doesn't work sometimes. Okay, there we go. Seems to be the best method. I think too, with frenzied guard, you need to make sure you have like 3 pieces of armor or more armor vests before you hop into it, because for whatever reason, when you kill them with that ability, with that augment of them attacking you, it doesn't give you more armor. We should probably train them all up, actually, and because otherwise we're gonna get stuck the same way we did last time. I feel like we shouldn't be doing this up here. I feel like we should be doing it down below. Okay, amazing. You gotta be right kissing them, bro. I mean, it's insane. Oh, we're gonna die again. Woo! Oh, there's 50. Love to see it. Halfway there. And I'm gonna buy this, because holy guac, we are getting hit like crazy. Oh, stuck on a fucking thing! What is hilarious is, like, they design these challenges knowing exactly what they're making you do. Like, they're like, let's give these guys a challenge that makes them do literally it 1 by 1, and there be no other way around it. Sometimes I think about that there were certain challenges like the close call one, which is the anywhere but here, but you have to kill zombies with the blast from anywhere but here. It's like, when they were designing that challenge, how exactly in their mind was the designed way of completing that challenge? Like, was it to try to cheese it with a not opening any doors on Terminus, and then using a decoy into a very specific location, and then running to another very specific location, and then using it? Like, is that how they intended it? It's so interesting. I wonder how some of these devs intended us to complete some of these challenges, because some of them are absolutely fucking whack. But with that being said, we are here nearing 100% completion and being ready to be done with it. Not gonna lie, the game's fun, but the guy's electrocuted and he's still attacking me. It's just those type of vibes, you know? Oh, and then elemental pop stops working. Hello? All right, so if you guys are doing this challenge and the electric cherry just stops working, just shoot like a bunch of your magazine and just reload. I guess it'll start working again. I don't really know what's causing it to stop working. Maybe I'm using it like there's like a cooldown or something. Who knows? But every once in a while, it'll just stop working. I mean, you guys saw it there. Hey, it's not a fast method, but it's an honest method. I feel like, how else are you gonna do this? Like, I'm also realizing, like, it is not dropping any armor pieces. We've had 0, like, basically this entire time. It makes pairing that with the Frenzied Guard hard. Oh, we picked one up. Oh, we picked another one up. All right, we got our Frenzied Guard back up. We're going to throw down the Molotov, deal some damage, come over here, turn this on, and then get them to start killing me. Come on. Oh, let's not die. Thing was over anyways. How many are we at, man? 97. Holy shit. They really weren't having it, that one. All right, back to this grind. I have no clue what I'm at here, but we'll get there one day. Just keep staying true to the method. Slowly but surely. Oh, we're stuck in a car. Hey, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are one thing away. We literally need 3 kills with the Frenzied Guard, and then that is 100% completion, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess until then, we're just killing these zombies regular until we get the Frenzied Guard back. Alrighty, guys, we got our Frenzied Guard, our last Frenzied Guard, and we are so close to this 100% complete. We're gonna wait for these zombies to spawn in, train them up, and just get 3 kills, and just like that, man. Luckily, it's a double XP weekend right now, so I will be getting double XP on that. You'll love to see it. All right, we got a bunch of zombies trained up. Let's throw that down. Let's go over here. And, oh, let's get these. And I think that should be at least 3. Oh, come on. Pop. The level up. You always know you would complete a challenge. Oh, baby, there it is. Oh, come on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, baby, we did it. 100% complete. We don't get a trophy or nothing, unfortunately, but that dopamine surely is enough. Alrighty, we're just gonna leave the game. We don't need to be here no more. Now, I would love to look at how long that actually took me. Unfortunately, I know that the leaderboards and the time played in-game is screwed up. For whatever reason, in Season 2, they got rid of a bunch of stats. Like, we'll see here if I go to stats, leaderboards, and we go to zombies. Clearly, I've been playing for more than 2 days. It also took away so many eliminations. I have way more than 123,000. I was at like over 200 or 300,000, and then the update came out, and now I'm down to here. So I don't know what's up with that. But if we look at the time played in PS3, okay, listen, guys, it's 323 hours plus we played about 100 hours on PC before the packet burst started getting way too crazy. So we got about, and I had some time played from previous ones, but it's only like 20 hours. So we'll round it to about 400 hours. So about 400 hours later, and we have finally 100% completed Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, the only thing left for me to do is obviously just enjoy the game, play the Easter eggs and the maps as they come out, but I do want to get the Dark Ops Mastery. Now, if you don't know, you actually only need 15 for this. I currently have 13, and I already know the last 2 I'm doing, but I do want to make a video out of it, so I haven't done them yet. But once I complete this, I will basically be done everything I want to do in Zombies. I mean, I'll play the Easter eggs, of course, as they come out. I'll continue to make videos. I'll continue to play, you know, do the battle pass and stuff like that so I can get the new weapons, test out the new weapons, see if there's any bangers. Speaking of which, the PPSH in the midst of being leveled up, so that'll probably be in the next video. So subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on that. But I wanted to quickly run through some of these calling cards because there are a lot of ones that are kind of BS and a lot of ones that, you know, aren't necessarily as self-explanatory. Some of them are like, there's no way I'm supposed to do that. So these ones are pretty easy. Obviously, like, get the 50 eliminations with, you know, whatever, 50 eliminations from the mystery box. These ones are pretty simple. This trophy hunter one, the biggest one was this one, the madness one. I found the easiest way to do this and the most consistent way to do this is get a gun with dead wire and then also have the jet gun. Shoot them until the dead wire goes off, and then take your jet gun out and do the blast, which is L1 or aim, whatever it would be. It would be your secondary fire. And that would always give me, unfortunately, only one. So you have to do it 100 times. But other than that, that's going to be like the easiest way. All these other ones, I'm pretty sure are pretty self-explanatory. Quarantine, these ones are obviously self-explanatory too. The biggest one was obviously the 10,000 kills with a wonder weapon, but this one I just got throughout my grind using the jet gun and stuff like that. I got the majority of these kills while I was doing the actual Nebula camo challenges, which was doing it in directed mode and just killing elites with the guns that I needed. And then in between the elites, I would kill the zombies with the jet gun. And so that was giving me like, I think it was 45 per round when you're on round 15 in directed mode. And I got it pretty quick after that. So this one is the one you might just want to do passively because it does take a while. In hardened, obviously these ones are pretty self-explanatory as well. Kitted out, obviously the biggest one here, first of all, gumption. I'm not sure if they've patched this, but it still says legendary. And when I did it, and I think a lot of people did it, it was ultra. So if you're using 3 legendaries in a single match and it's not giving it to you, try using 3 ultras in a match and it should give it to you. Menticide was tough because brain rot was really having a tough time proccing on elite enemies. The easiest way to do this is to use the ASG with brain rot. For some reason, when I would use a fully auto gun, it would never proc. But when I use the ASG and I put brain rot and like big game augment obviously on it, it was proccing within like the first shot. So try using the ASG. And then what you're going to also want to do is I did it against the abominations and they have that like laser ability. Try to run away from them so they use the laser ability because that like pretty much one-shots the zombies and you can probably get it in like 1 proc, maybe 2. So that's what I noticed with that one. And then all of these other ones are obviously pretty basic. The slow burn one, I also did very passively. Basically what I was doing for that was during my Nebula grind, I would be on directed mode round 11 where a mangler was spawning at the beginning of every round. And I would just play normally. And anytime I got an insta-kill power up to drop at the end of a round, I would wait for the next one to start. And then I'd pick up the insta-kill and I would be able to kill the mangler with my my energy mine. That was the easiest and most passive way to do it. If you're not doing it that way, it's going to take a little longer, but a more consistent way to do it would be going in with either a Killjoy Gobblegum, which I think is the insta-kill one, and then there's that insta-kill you can get for free on top of the back of the church. You would just play until round 11, wait for the mangler to spawn, and then go do that. And also, speaking of that, I found that the best augments for energy mine to guarantee, like, I didn't even have to shoot, I didn't even have to get the guy low. I would just throw down my energy mine with insta-kill on, and it would kill it when I had these augments here. So I had scatter and then I had 1 extra charge. The 1 extra charge was just in case I got like 2 insta kills back to back, because that would happen sometimes. There would be rounds where I got an insta kill at the end of it back to back, and then I was like shit out of luck because the next one wouldn't necessarily be charged by then. And then Ether Investigator, Finders Keepers, I actually did a video on if you want to go check that out on the channel. It's in the shorts category. And then these other ones, well, this one is just Sam Trials, but then these 4 you just got to look up guides. These ones, I will say though, the only intel that counts is the one on Terminus. So don't waste your time with the intel on Liberty Falls if you're going for these. It's just for the Terminus ones. And then going through the prestige ones, the biggest one here is Flow State, which is obviously killing 50 zombies in a row without getting hit with melee weapons. I made a video on this as well if you want to go check that out and it's a short as well. Basically, you just hop between from tank to tank in Liberty Falls and just, like, you know, playing it safe, playing it slow. It's pretty easy. Here, Quench Quest, very simple. Surveyor was obviously the biggest one of like the random perks power up. This is really easy on the tomb now. I also made a video on how to get a free perk at the beginning of every single one. The way I did this was just anytime I had an on the house Gobblegum, I would use it because those count too. And then this one was also kind of a bitch. All I did was just get melee macchiato, get the elite super low. I did this on I did the unlimited elite trick on directed mode for this one as well, just to get them as fast as possible. Destruction, this one was so AIDS, getting 2 elites with the same score streak. This one was AIDS. Basically what I did was I would go into a regular game, get to round whenever an elite would spawn. I would end the round, bring the elite into the next round. Once the next round started, save and quit, start back up, and then I would hop into a chopper gunner, quickly kill the 1 elite, and then immediately another elite would spawn, and then you would just have to look for it and kill it quickly. The reason why the chopper gunner is the best is because sometimes you can kill an elite here and the other one like spawn far away from you, and if you're in a mutant injection, for example, like you're not going to be able to reach it fast enough. So just use a chopper gunner. But again, they don't program the game to allow 2 elites to spawn in at once, so I'm not sure how they expect you to do this challenge properly. I'm not sure when they created this what the intended version of doing this was, because I kind of had to cheese it with like bringing it into the next one, saving and quitting, loading back in, and then killing it, and then quickly killing the next one. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me. It does seem though like in the tomb on round 26, 2 amalgams will spawn pretty frequently. So if you want to bring a mutant injection in with you to round 26 on the tomb, chances are 2 amalgams will spawn, but if not, you can just do what I did. And then obviously this explosive surprise took me a while too, but that's just, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's long, it's hard, but it's not that hard. It's just long, and you got to get pretty lucky. Spell Singer, these ones were all very, very easy. One thing I will say about Team Player is your health does need to get below 33% of your health for it to actually count, or maybe it's 25%. So if you're at 200 health or 300 health or whatever, you need to get below 50%, or you have to get below 50 HP and then pop it and then do your killing. It's really quite AIDS, but you know, it is what it is. Dismemberment, these ones were all pretty easy. I don't think I had any trouble with any of these. This Tactical Expert one was also super, super easy. This one, Gullible, is not killing 10 zombies who are distracted by symbol monkeys, but just by killing them with symbol monkeys. It's weird. The way they phrase it is super weird. And then Mad Science, in case you don't know, if you jump into the Casimir, you can teleport. You can't just walk into it. You got to jump into it. Local Guide, I'm pretty sure this one was also super easy. One thing I'll say about this Old Faithful one, you can't pack a punch it. It has to be only legendary. So if you're struggling with this one, just don't pack punch it, only go legendary. Sweet Tooth was also very self-explanatory, except for this close call one, which was the one I was talking about. Honestly, it's really hard to describe exactly what you need to do, so I would recommend just going and watching a video. Like I said earlier, Zone X is a great content creator to go and support and to watch. He makes great videos on a lot of these different challenges. Has helped me out a ton with this 100% completion. Survivalist, these were all super, super easy. 5 consecutive rounds without leaving the church. You can do that in directed mode if you wanted to. One thing to note for Trials and Tribulation with getting the SAM trials, you do need to get the legendary level for it. You can't just get to blue. You do have to get legendary. So if you think it's not tracking, that might be why. Elemental, these ones were all pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie, they were all really, really dumb. It's a lot to go through each one of these because each one of these had its own individual strategy. So I would just say go and watch videos on how to do these until you find a method that works for you. And then random elements, like I said, I would recommend using Cryo Freeze with Ice Cloud, and I would also recommend shooting them in the body instead of the head, because if you're shooting them in the head, you might be killing them too quickly to a point where the Cryo Freeze isn't even popping. So unload into their bodies if you're doing that. Pause. And then upgraded and ready. These ones were all super self-explanatory. You guys saw me get this one and this one. This one was super weird. What I recommend doing for this one is basically what I was doing for the Frenzied Guard. Group them all up, throw a Molotov down so they're weak, and then start to shoot them to get the rift, because basically what the Supermassive does is it knocks them down, but it doesn't actually kill the zombies, it just does damage to them. So if you want to actually kill them with the Supermassive augment, they need to already be weak, and the easiest way to get them all weak is to just throw a Molotov down. One thing to note here as well, don't use Elemental Pop when you're doing this one, because if you have Elemental Pop and you throw your Molotov, it will proc an element. It'll proc an ammo mod, and then you've just screwed yourself and wasted a Molotov. So don't use Elemental Pop for this one. And then that's it. That's pretty much it. All the other ones are very self-explanatory. Like I said, if you're having trouble with any of them, I recommend going and checking out Zone X. I can't recommend his content enough. It's so great. He makes super quick, easy guides on how to do a lot of those challenges. So go check him out. I hope y'all did enjoy 100%. Finally, bro, like 400 hours later, we're finally almost done with this game. I say 400 hours later, and then the next thing I say is we're almost done. But anyways, if y'all did enjoy, make sure y'all smash that like button, as it really helps the channel grow. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're at it. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. That is our goal. We're on the road. So be a part of the journey. Enjoy some videos along the way. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in my next video.